Since life is but a dream, why toil to no avail? Quan Chanji, 8th century, a collection including poems by Li Bai, Li Po, Du Fu, and Wang Wei. In context, Imperial Chinese Poetry. Before, circa 4th century BCE, a collection of lyric poems, songs of Chu Chi, is compiled and attributed to Ku Wang Song Yu and others. 2nd and 3rd centuries. Cao, later the Emperor Wu of Wei, and his sons Cao Pi and Cao Ji established the Zhenan style of poetry of the later Han Dynasty. After 960 to 1368, during the Song and Yuan dynasties, the lyrical Qi style becomes more popular than the Tang formal Shi style. 1368 to 1644. Ming Dynasty poetry is dominated by Cao Ji, Li Dongyang, and Wan Hongdao. 1644. Manchu rulers established the Qing Dynasty, opening a period of scholarship in and publication of Tang literature. China has a tradition of poetry that can be traced back to the 11th century BCE. While some early poetry was in the lyric style, Qi in the shape of songs and love poems, a more formal style, Shi, tackled reflective themes and used stricter structures. During the early Han Dynasty in the 3rd century BCE, a collection of 300 poems were compiled, the Book of Odes Shi Jing. Considered one of the 5 classics of Chinese literature, it set the standard for subsequent classical Chinese poetry. Poetic traditions. This Shi tradition reached its apex in the Tang era, 618 to 907 CE. In the 8th century, in particular, a number of brilliant poets emerged. Foremost among them were Li Bai, or Li Po, 701 to 762, also known as Li Po, whose poems included nostalgic meditations on friendship. His friend, Du Fu, 718 to 712 to 770, known as the poet historian, and the polymath Wang Wei, 699 to 759, whose nature portraits adorn mentioned anti-human interference. In 1705, the Kangxi Emperor, reigned 1661 to 722, commissioned the scholar Chao Ying to compile a definitive collection to be known as the Quangtongji, complete Tang poems within almost 50,000 poems composed by more than 2,000 poets. A shorter anthology was compiled in around 1763 by Sun Ju, 300 Tang poems, Tangji Sun Bai Zhou, which, like the Book of Odes, was accorded classic status and has remained its central reading in China to the present. We sit together, the mountain and me, until only the mountain remains, alone looking at the mountain Li Bai.